Despite the Pretoria peace deal signed in November 2022, Eritrean forces persist in committing abductions and sexual violence in the northeastern region of Tigray, particularly in the Irob Tigray. More than 28 youths have been abducted within the past 10 months. The Irob people, who speak the Saho language, share a border with Eritrea and are a small ethnic group in Tigray, with an estimated population density of 41,000, primarily residing in highland and mountainous areas and engaged in farming. Eyasu Miskina, the head of the Irob Tigray administration, disclosed that the abduction of civilians, especially youths, by Eritrean troops began after the Tigray conflict in November 2020. Eritrean forces supporting the federal government invaded Irob, consisting of 4 kebele. The suffering of the Irob people continues despite the peace agreement between the federal government and Tigray forces. Eyasu stated that over 28 youths were captured and their families are unaware of their whereabouts. One mother anonymously shared that her child and other siblings were taken by Eritrean forces in November 2022. Armed forces arrived at their home, claiming they needed help carrying goods. They never returned, and their village is now under Eritrean control. Residents of Irob corroborated these claims, expressing disappointment in various governments for not addressing their needs. Eritrean forces detain and abduct youths without reason, and those who flee Irob are detained on suspicion of being spies. Abductions and sexual violence persist, with severe food shortages and a lack of medical supplies. Communication and public services remain cut off, except for the Warida administration's seat in Dorhan. The humanitarian corridor is blocked by Eritrean troops, particularly in the Kebeles under Eritrean control. Eyasu confirmed cases of abduction and sexual violence, with more than 30 girls and women violated and 4 abduction cases officially reported. Due to security and cultural factors, many cases may remain unreported. The situation in Irob is dire, with rampant abductions and sexual violence alongside hunger and a lack of humanitarian aid. Over 65 residents have died from hunger and a lack of medical access, and 162 individuals are at risk. The main road to Adigrat is blocked, leaving no safe travel options. Eritrean forces' restrictions have isolated the Irob people from their relatives and hindered humanitarian aid delivery. In August 2023, the Irob Advocacy Association urgently requested humanitarian assistance from Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, emphasizing starvation, malnutrition, disease, and displacement. They called for dialogue with Eritrean authorities to end the occupation and reopen the access road. The association also released a report documenting atrocities against the Irob community since the Tigray conflict outbreak. These include summary executions, civilian killings, and property destruction by Eritrean forces, even after the peace agreement. Similar reports of abductions persist in other parts of Tigray, indicating an ongoing crisis in the region.